Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this holy mess. I decided to talk about this because I had just been seeing a few different things about Shaunie-Henderson recently, and it just made me think about the fact that this woman, I think she and her pastor husband have been married for maybe a couple of years now. This man, he has been married twice before. I believe Shaunie is older than he is. Not that that really matters that much, but okay. And we know Shaunie from being married to Shaquille O'Neal for many years. And that's how she even got the opportunity to have a reality show like Basketballwives, which is weird that she's still a part of, now being a pastor's wife or preacher's wife, a first lady, if you will. I wanted to just talk about this for a moment because there are a few different things that had come out that I just wanted to talk about. And one being the fact that she is the first lady of the church. I get it's just a job at this point. It's not a calling. Just like for some of these people, being a preacher is not even a calling. It's a job. It's a career. It's a business. And for more than a few of them, it's big business. It's big money. But Keion Henderson, he has his attachments to Pastor T.D. Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes. So there's been a lot of questionable things about him as well. But she made a few comments. She did an interview on 9 Mag TV. And I want to play this clip. This is actually from TikTok, where she was discussing being around, quote unquote, church people.
There's some church folks I can hang with and some I can't. And some I just have to because I'm in this circle now. I'm trying to say it where I don't offend anybody. I don't know. You know what? Let me shut up because I'm probably going to offend somebody.
All right. So, you heard what she had to say. That was just a little clip from an interview that she did with 9 Mag TV. And, she was saying there's some church folk that she can hang with and some church folk that she can't hang with. And I mean, honestly, that's just life. There's some people that you can be around and there's some people that you can't be around. But it is a little bit awkward to hear this woman who is now chosen to be, this is a decision, to be a partner with her husband, who is pretty much a mega church pastor, to hear her say, there's some church folk that I can hang around and some church folk I can't hang around. But I'm not really going to say too much because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But honestly, why does she have to be this quote unquote first lady? I don't know where people get that from. I don't think there's anything about that in the Bible. I really don't. And for me, it just really looks like it is something with regards to business. It's a business move. And maybe it's a way to fend off the single ladies in the church, which we know there are a lot of single ladies that go to churches that are looking to hook up with the pastor so that they could be in that position to level up. So maybe that's like a blocker, a panties blocker. I don't know. I'm just basically saying. And then, we go from that to her talking with this panel of Basketball Wives, which I have not watched in ages. The fact that show still comes on, to me, is a bit ridiculous. But, I guess somebody's watching it, so that's why it's on. But to hear her sit and have a conversation with one of the other ladies on the panel that I guess was talking about her or said something negative about her. It's just, it's weird to me to see that because I just don't even feel that she should want to even be on that panel. She shouldn't even really be associated with that. And to be sitting there having a conversation about someone gossiping about you, you should be far above that if you're going to be in this position of being a pastor's wife and having this leadership role to mentor women in the church and whatever. It's just strange to me.
It was a surprise that you thought these people were loyal to you and not going to tell me.
Thank you, Shaunie, so much. I respect you. You know I love you, too. You are my sister.
Yeah.
Half of what you said was not true. Okay. And I cannot sit here and allow it to be said. I don't play kid games. If I'm going to slap you, I'm not going to tell you I'm going to slap you. I'm going to just slap you. Now, what did happen that you obviously aren't privy to, I wasn't the one that said y'all need to take your ass back to Miami. It was actually my girl, British. I got a text from her with the billboard saying, what the is this? Why are they even here?
I have the receipts right here.
Now, if I did say that I want to slap this one, I probably did. And if I did say, you hiding from me, whatever it is, I'm telling you the context of it. She also told me this one over here, Brooke, she's pissed. She's mad. I called Brooke. Brooke, are you okay? I just feel like, sis, that's up. You should have been on the poster. I said, and I feel like you should have been. I don't care. We don't get paid to be on the billboard. Did I not say that to you?
So when British texted Jackie the billboard, she told her that, you know, they need to go back to Miami. She doesn't even understand why they're here. They brought Evelyn back with this big whoopty-whoopty-doo, and she didn't do nothing for the ratings. She doesn't even know why Shaunie is here. She needs to go do a show called Preacher's Wife.
This is business. It's not personal for me.
That was funny to say she needs to go and do a show called Preacher's Wives. Didn't they used to have a reality show called Preacher's Wives or something like that? I need to look that up. It was messy. But anyway, to have her sit here amongst this panel of ladies doing this he said, she said, what did you say about me or whatever, while being in the position of being a preacher's wife really is weird. And I just don't get it. But now there's some young dude going around. He did a podcast interview pretty much saying some things about Shaunie that I don't know if I believe it, but these days you just never really know. So let's just go ahead and play this clip.
That's what Shaunie O'Neal told me.
I don't believe that.
Shaunie O'Neal told me the same thing.
But for
Shaunie
real,
told...
Kenneth.
When she brought me my watch.
You was fucking Shaunie?
Oh, my God.
Shaunie O'Neal.
Oh, my God.
You know the crazy part,
No,
right?
hold on, nigga.
Look,
Hold on, no.
No, look.
No, wait.
Look, so look.
That's a wild card,
Listen,
bro.
Jesus.
She brought me an AP, right?
Wait, who brought you an AP?
Shaunie, right?
No,
what?
Shaq's bank account.
Look, Shaq got mad at me because I'm fucking or whatever like that, but that's, you know, that's
What the fuck am I here
So
right now?
when I proposed to her, right?
Wait.
Shaq go off on her.
Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
Wait, stop. Wait, you proposed to Shaunie.
No,
hell no.
me.
To her.
When he proposed to me, Shaq DM'd me and said, I wish you the best
What the
of
fuck
luck.
you got to do with Shaq?
Because he was my friend.
Prior to him and Shaunie.
Prior to us.
So
when
Shaq
I
know who
posted
you
this-
are.
Yeah.
Because he fucked his wife or ex-wife.
No, but she was spending money on me, right? So she got me a Richard Mille.
You got Richard Mille. You capping? Come on.
No, he's not.
Dead homie.
Come on.
He's
come
not.
What happened to it?
I got.
It's not today?
No, he gets shot too many times. He don't wear jewelry no more.
Yeah, so it's like, at the end of the day, I was fucking. I mean, she was like a sugar mama to me on crib. So at the end
You
of the day,
you can't. Men do the
Okay,
same
hold
thing
on.
women do. I tell you right now.
One second.
Okay?
One second.
Men
Let
do
me
the
ask you a
same thing.
question. Was you going to the house?
I was going everywhere.
Well,
She
what city was the house in?
Listen. She gonna be mad to the motherfucker when she see this, but at the end of the day is Shaunie O'Neal. She know what's up. I fucked her like 2 weeks before she got married to the pastor.
Oh
she
my
was
God.
like,
You gotta get her divorced. Stop it.
No, she told me, she was like, I need some good dick before I go down the aisle. I said, Crip, I got you. What you got for me?
Oh my
she was
God.
like,
I got
no,
you.
listen, she
Hold
was
on.
like, I got 10,000 for you. I said, that's not enough. When I pulled up, she gave me 50. So.
She was trying to cop.
He gave you 50
High five,
racks.
high five, baby, high five.
You got.
All right, that's enough of that. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm inclined not to believe it simply because I don't know why she would have to pay him to do that. I'm not saying that she would not do that, but in terms of doing the do, but her having to pay him, because Shaunie is not an unattractive woman. She's definitely not someone that has to go and pay an escort to service her desires or whatever. So that to me seems corny. It doesn't seem real. But I am not saying that I don't believe that he never did anything with her, because what would be his incentive to just come out and flat out lie completely about her? Now, she may come out and deny this. She may even come out and sue him for defamation of character. I don't know. We shall see what comes of it. But I will say that it wouldn't be far-fetched for me to believe that Shaunie O'Neal is not in private who she portrays in public, because it's just so many different things going on. She is not a very likable person from what I've seen a lot of people say who watched Basketball Wives. I definitely believe Tammy, who said some things about Shaunie when it comes to their relationship and so-called friendship. I definitely am inclined to believe Tammy, and I just, that made me view Shaunie definitely, I wouldn't even say differently, because I really didn't have a viewpoint about her one way or another. And then later on to see her now being with this man who has been married twice before, does not have a good track record of being in relationships with women. And there's also been some rumors about him and, some people of the same sex in the past as well. And now, being married to Shaunie, which he said, and I talked about this before on my podcast, where he said he was not really wanting to date anybody, but someone reached out to him and said Shaunie was interested in him. And he was like, oh, what's her number? It was definitely a come up for him. He got a little, 4-6 part episode series on VH1 for their wedding special, and this helped to elevate him more. It's, to me, kind of reminds me a little bit of Megan Good and when she was married to Devon Franklin. Him getting with Megan Good elevated him, because a lot of people who didn't know about him, a whole lot more people became aware of who he was because he was married to Megan Good. And I believe the same thing about Keion Henderson, because not long after they got married, she was heading a women's event for the church, which is money. It's business, okay? It has nothing to do with ministry or saving souls or saving lives or pulling people out of poverty into prosperity or anything like that. I'm just basically saying that when it comes to the different things that are out there about Shaunie O'Neal, who really knows, right? But this story about this guy, I'm not saying that I don't believe that he didn't do anything with her. I just don't believe that she had to pay him $50,000 for him to do it, because honestly, who is he? Okay, he's definitely not the most attractive person in the world, and I'm quite sure that Shaunie could score better if that was what she was trying to do. But I'm honestly not even really sure if she would make the effort to, because when I used to watch Basketball Wives years ago, and I don't know if you all did, if you remember, there was a guy she was allegedly dating, and it was a younger guy, and he definitely did not look like he was playing for the female team, right? And she kind of looked like she was his sugar mama, okay? So I don't really even know, honestly, when it comes to this woman. There are a lot of questions, but her talking about the church people, but being a first lady, her still being a part of Basketball Wives, but she's a preacher's wife, and now this guy coming out and saying that she had to pay him and she was his sugar mama and all this stuff, and he screwed her a couple of weeks before she got married to the preacher. Who really knows, right? But I just wanted to talk about it and let you guys share your thoughts about it in the comment section. So go ahead, let me know what you think. Thanks so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. This is Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.